Theme song.
2.0.
The bezels for it.
Ah, fuck the bezels. How do I get the bezels?
Well, okay, go down to on-screen overlay. It depends on how many you've got installed. I go to overlay preset. I have a whole thing.
All right.
I
thought you meant like the Super Game Boy ones because this one came with it.
Go parent directory. Go to overlay. Yeah, now go down to gamepads maybe. Like the pre-installed ones aren't that great.
That's all right. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, there's something for people at home called the Bezel Project, which you can download the bezels themselves separately online, which is kind of what I'd recommend.
I love this fucking game.
I never actually played the Game Boy one because this was pretty much
So we're
around the end of my Game Boy using
We're waxing
period.
nostalgic today a bit. We're going to continue showcasing basically the differences between the Land series and the country or the World series, depending which way Mario or where you're going.
Okay.
And it's
It is funny when you
interesting.
think about it. Like,
Because
there's
there
Donkey
was-
Kong Land, and then there's Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah. So this was made in 1995. It came out in 1995, which was a year after Donkey Kong Country. And I've got the box here, and it says banana yellow game pack included. Because this is the actual box I got as a child.
Yeah, you still got some of your boxes. That's
I
really
remember
impressive,
getting
man.
it in my father's office with the Game Boy. I don't know why. So I assume I
to
did something
apologize?
good. Well, they did something bad.
That's something bad, yeah.
And
that's a sorry son present.
now the story of this game is contained in the manual, and it's quite fucking terrifying because they basically make canon why the game is 8-bit.
Huh.
So this takes place after Donkey Kong Country. Cranky Kong, aging video game pioneer and primate patriarch, swayed back and forth in his rocking chair as he harassed his grandape, Donkey Kong, and his little buddy Diddy Kong. Well, I've got to admit, your last adventure was a bit more successful than I ever thought it would be, he jibbed. Of course, put a few fancy graphics, some modern music in a game, and kids will buy anything nowadays. Donkey and Diddy tried to discreetly cover their ears as they stared out into the jungle surrounding Cranky's cabin. The old ape continued his taunting. Back in our days, understand, we had an extremely limited color palette to work with. Black and white. We still make great games. No way you could duplicate that feat today, Donkey, my boy. No siree. People like Donkey Kong Country for more than just fancy graphics, you old coot. He snapped. The
Is
number
that
of...
Donkey saying that?
Yeah.
Huh, because in my head, Diddy Kong can talk, but Donkey really can't. Like, Donkey's more of a fucking monkey than
Yeah,
Diddy.
just goes...
Well, because Diddy's got, like, science.
Yeah.
You know, he's got jetpacks. He has to be able to talk. He's watched a Khan Academy video, I know that.
So basically, it boils down, they argue for a bit, then
Yeah.
you're saying that an adventure like your last one would be a success? Even on an 8-bit system? Like Game Boy, for example? Cranky said slyly.
I'll show you.
Yeah.
I mean, that fucking coin in the top left corner is more animation than I ever saw on a Game Boy, I'll tell you that much.
I'll believe it when I see it, Cranky scowled. I'll call old K. Rool and arrange everything. You'll wake up tomorrow without your bananas.
That's
Donkey and
nuts.
Diddy looked at each other, realizing they had been set up. This time, the Kremlins will hide your bananas in all new places around the island. So, like, Cranky's in league with K. Rool.
Yeah, like, no, that's a concerning development. Cranky Kong's just like, oh yeah, you know that guy that we hate? You know Jungle Hitler?
Alright, so this is a little bit better than it was because
You can see it?
we're playing, on the Game Boy Pocket scaler, which was
You can
much
turn on the
sharper.
blur and stuff like that in the options.
Oh, I know, but I do not want to do that.
See,
This
I
game...
always turn it on both for fidelity, but also because some of the games used the blur as like a thing.
This one made this on original hardware is nigh unplayable just because of
Fair
sight. It's rough. I'm the magic bonus rope, Gib.
Alright. Like, did King K. Rool put those there, or did fucking Cranky Kong put that there?
Rain Kong, I think, just jacked off everywhere.
It is.
They still had animals though.
I'm assuming that they can't do Diddy and Donkey on screen at once.
Correct.
I mean, Like, again, you know, this was what, 95 for Game Boy? See, I got my Game Boy, like, real early. Like, I was in... I know I got it before year 4. That's going back, like, fucking...
like, there's a lot of detail in that fucking...
Oh, there's animation.
balloon.
Like, I can't stress this, and then you go back and go to some of those real early fucking... Well, I mean, we played fucking Mario Land. Like, that was just a fucking slideshow. That was fucking done with puppets and shadows. Like,
By the way,
this moves.
mechanics in this suck fucking nuts.
You can't, like,
You've got to
do the
get
rolling
Kong
off the
to
edge.
save.
Oh, that's nasty, man.
It's fucking rough
That
when it
is
gets to later worlds, dude.
fucking
Because this
mean.
game is not fucking easy because of the limited sight on screen. You cannot see a lot of that's
Well,
coming.
yeah, that's a fucking old Donkey Kong game.
Yeah.
These were not simple titles. These were challenging platformers. Well, good old Uncle Save State's gonna have something to fucking say about your getting Kong to save business. Yeah, man, like this... I'm trying to remember if I think we still had the Game Boy, but I think by that stage it was like, you know, an ancient thing that we barely fucking played with. And we were sort of in the middle of looking forward to, the Nintendo 64. And occasionally renting a PlayStation or Sega
Fuck.
Saturn.
They're all on the bottom level. I was on the top level.
Fiddly poops. Again, you don't need to worry about it because you can just fucking save the state.
Oh, yeah, I know. Still Russell's my Jimmy. But I got Kunung.
You should check the options as well to see if you can turn off the sprite limit because it'll fix some of that cutting you get. It's one of the lovely features of modern emulation. Gotta get Kong to save. That's harsh, man. Like, cause didn't it used to just give you like fucking bananas or some shit, or like it'd turn into lives eventually?
I can't actually remember, to be honest. Like, I've spent all my brain power today trying to remember when I got the fucking SNES and Game Boy. And I mean, by SNES, I mean Sega Mega Drive. I love that bwang. A good bwang.
When did we get the Sega? Probably 91. Came out here around late 90, I think. We got the Master System in 89. We got the Master System 2 in 89. The OG Master System came out here in, I think, 87. Price difference was nutso, too. Like, the fucking NES, the NES equivalent was like fucking $500, give or take.
Yeah.
Whereas like the Sega equivalent, like the Sega was in, you know, $1989, like $89. It's like the Nintendo was like $299. And that was just for the NES. That wasn't like the fucking pack.
Yeah.
Like the pack that had Rob was like $480 in fucking 89 money.
We get Rob here.
Yeah, well that was like a big part of Nintendo's initial marketing after the, you know, game market collapsed was, it's a toy, or there's a toy element to this. And that was what Rob was for.
Right.
Because selling just a video game console was, you know, hard. So, whether or not you could have sold it to an audience is a conversation, but like, you know, toy stores, like distributors, just weren't interested in them. You know,
That's
because
fair.
there were probably a bunch of distributors who'd been like fairly cleanly reamed after like probably stocking up on fucking ET cartridges.
Ugh.
Yeah, so they had Rob, which I think did like 3 things. Like there was a game that came with the NES with Rob that involved like spin a fucking top, and he'd push buttons, like he'd push them at a glacial pace. So it's just
I always hated these things because I'm like, what the fuck are they? Like, I'm seeing on a little Game Boy
Yeah.
screen. It's like my Game Boy is sitting there on the shelf.
yeah, the cancer
That's
machine.
like- Yeah.
Yeah, what is that even meant to be? Cauliflower?
I don't know. To this day, I still don't know. I assume
Like-
rocks.
That
Oh, fucking beef.
That's one of those things where, you know, you have to work within the limits. You know? Like, don't... You know, if you're Neil Breen, Don't do a movie scene that involves you using your superpowers to leap from an
Oh,
explosion.
please do.
Because if you structure your movie a little better, you can get away with an awful lot. You know, and then we're not sitting here looking at your sad shithouse fucking special effects. You know, if you're on a Game Boy, don't try to do tiny detailed bits of fucking sprite work when, you know, nobody could ever actually see what the fuck you're doing. Because yeah, like
you titty.
it's visible here. And I mean, it's still a struggle, but it's visible on a fucking, you know, emulator that's otherwise perfectly displaying the pixels in black and white exactly where they'd otherwise go, you know? Not like fucking green. It's just that thing, really. Like, you sit there and you think about, oh, green's insane. But then, you know, they got away with green. And that really kind of makes the Virtual Boy make more sense, you know?
Yeah.
Because, like, they got away with green, so why would they not think that they can get away with fucking, red? No, you like green, what, you don't like red? Yeah, you fucking whiners.
Oh, fuck. No momentum.
Do they not have the momentum jumps in?
You do.
Oh, there we go.
It's just, you can't stop anywhere.
The fucking roll off the edge, rim jump. It shouldn't work, but it does. It'll, like, fucking gleam the cube's edge.
Aw.
Fucking... Did that count as a death?
Yeah, if
Oh,
because
that is some fucking bullshit.
it can't render the fucking down, so it's just death. It's quite funny. Hey, how did I not have a DK? Because I fell to death. Right. Gotcha. Well, ooh.
No DKs for cliff jumpers.
See, like,
Bet you can't have a successful game on an 8-bit console. I suppose that's why they give you two fucking... Oh.
the momentum is so rough on this. Oh.
How do you know? I'm amazed they bothered to load that much of the fucking... You know?
Music's a banger, though. Music translates really well.
I'm genuinely fucking astonished that the game's as good as it is. Like...
Oh, it was magic having this in your hands.
Yeah. Again, like, it's like when they put fucking Alpha 2 out on the Game Boy Color. And your first thought is, what the fuck? And I understand. But you have to understand that whoever fucking made that was a genius and literally stripped everything but the functional gameplay out of it. There's no sound. There's no fucking, you know, the graphics are fucking bare ass. But all the combos and moves are in there, and all the frames basically work like they do. And
That's weird.
And there's hit detection. That's
really weird.
You compare that to Street Fighter 2 on just the Game Boy, and again, there wasn't a fucking power difference between the Game Boy Color and the fucking Game Boy. It was just color palette. That was it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Thank God the thing rendered.
makes me clench my beehole.
Sorry.
It's just beehole.
Look, I think you've got hidden
My
treats.
Sapphire Passage.
Nah, probably doesn't, eh?
Yeah, fuck them.
Just putting snakes on ledges. Cunts.
I mean, I know tree snakes exist. I suppose, like, if we just had a bunch of abandoned pirate ships everywhere, it'd be just a matter of time until the possums moved in, and then the snakes would follow the possums. Just a monkey with a barrel of dynamite. Oh. Oh. Ostriches are just bisexual emus.
I want to keep the ostrich. Damn
You're
it.
not allowed to.
What the fuck?
What's that? What the fuck was that?
I think it's a continue.
Okay.
Continues are those for some reasons.
I'm assuming the booklet tells you have to get Kong to save. Oh, is there a save game out there?
That's getting the Kong.
Oh.
If you don't get Kong, you don't get that screen.
Whoa, that's still... That... I mean, how short's this game? 'Cause I feel like
if you
that's
collect
what
all the
we're
letters to spell Kong in a level, you will gain access to the save game screen after you finish the level.
doing. Modern game design can't know about this. It's like, this is different to like the fucking, you know, ink cartridges in, say, Resident Evil.
There is 4 worlds,
Right, okay.
30 levels.
That sort of makes a bit more sense. Because it's another thing that the Game Boy had to do, which was fucking keep you from winning. Otherwise, you'd know how short the games were. Because I'm assuming... I love looking at little Diddy on the fucking map there. That is...
Alright,
That reminds me, you can get a gif of an entire episode of Seinfeld.
so I just realized as well. Oh, it's a bomb to blow those up.
Ah, alright.
Not a safe thing at all. I just realized as well. Because we're playing this basically in Super Game Boy mode, it fully renders the graphics.
Oh, so it's not even...
Yeah, they were not as sharp. They didn't look... Yeah. It's hard to see there comparatively on the box.
The box.
But yeah, now I remember why just getting to the cave levels and the mine levels, the city levels.
That's actually really impressive because the Super Game Boy was always really limp. I didn't think there was a fucking situation where it actually made the Game Boy game better.
Yeah.
As opposed to just showing it on your TV.
There was only a few titles that did it, but they had special bezels for them, and usually...
The bezels, well, no, the bezels were there. They usually weren't special. You just had to, like, make your own.
No, what I'm saying is the title had its own bezels.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying, like...
I know you can do it with every title, but these ones, like, for example, had the jungle layout and
shit. The thing that's
shit.
impressive is the fact that it says here, like, more colors, detailed graphics.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
It actually produces better fucking graphics, which is
There was
nuts.
a few titles that did it. They were far and few between.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
God fucking damn it! This is like,
You titties.
touch the glands, get life, Aaron.
Look at the nub.
Yeah, it's the glands, it's the life glands. You rub it. If the monkey touches the life glands, we get fucking health shot at us. This is where new people come from. It's beautiful, Aaron. You touched a fucking crocodile's pectoral muscles. That's a disaster waiting to happen.
No, I accidentally, when I was looking up Donkey Kong Land on Game Boy earlier, I accidentally wrote, Monkey Dong.
Monkey...
No. What was it? I think it was Monkey Dong.
Monkey Dong. I was playing Darkstalkers 3 the other night, and my brain kept changing it to Dank Stankers, and I just can't stop thinking about that.
Dank Stankers?
Yeah. Like, it's...
Donkey Mong Land. That's what I searched.
Oh, that's good too.
And it turns out there's one of those bully mongs in Borderlands 2 called Donkey Mong. That made me chuckle for a slight minute. Oh no.
Woo! This is croc pecs, man. Not always gonna have a fucking, little banana twink to get you away from the fucking, gym boys, dude. You gotta be careful. You gotta, oh, there he goes up to monkey heaven. I mean, Diddy's gotta be canonically gay. Look at him.
Oh, he's got a girlfriend.
Dixie Kong. That was his sister.
Oh. His girlfriend.
Which one's his sister's in a game though, right?
Might be. I don't know who his sister is. I don't know that fucking
it's his sister. I thought it was a sister.
No, Dixie Kong is his girlfriend.
Fucking phone, because I need to know. I'm sure. I'm not saying whether or not Dixie Kong is his fucking.
Tiny Kong might be his sister. I don't fucking know.
Isn't there a Cindy Kong?
That's... I think so. She was the save point. Candy Kong. You're thinking of?
Diddy Kong girlfriend.
That's a fucking...
Oh yeah, there
that's
she
a
is.
phrase
There's
to search.
Dixie. Diddy Kong's sister, Dixie Kong. What the fuck?
You killed me.
No, that just fucking happened. Like, I think it's just Google not being helpful, because it's just grabbing two things from fucking, but literally, okay, look. Diddy Kong's sister, Dixie Kong. I'm gonna fucking screen cap that.
100%.
Okay,
yeah.
And then now I go back, Diddy Kong girlfriend, and it's just fucking Dixie Kong again.
Alright. Dixie is Diddy Kong's girlfriend and Tiny Kong's older sister. She's the cousin of both Chunky Kong and Kitty Kong.
Who's Chunky Kong?
Relationships.
Husky Kong.
Kitty Kong is Dixie's best friend and her boyfriend in both the games and cartoons. Oh yeah. We've settled this incestuous Kong business.
Which one's Incest Kong?
I think that's Lanky Kong. Snakes! A momentum, you hussy.
Juicy momentum, hussy.
Oh no. Daddy, no! I thought I was smart going up the top. It was smart until the end. I don't want that. Oh.
Fucking murder wasps. This is what I mean, like you gotta get the fucking gorillas to fight the wasps.
Just set them on the wasps. Oh, for
Yeah,
fuck.
I mean, like, you know, getting the shit to kill other shit worked out well for Australia.
Oh no, I went up again. Yeah, I went up.
You're fucked, aren't you, sunshine?
Nope.
Gonna come
I'm back down.
here to your fucking tire, you goddamn bumble wasps.
Yay! X marks the spot.
It's weird that the fucking stage end is like a vortex. You know, like, wasn't it in fucking the SNES one? He just walked off the fucking stage because
Yes.
that was it? Like, yeah, why of all places on the Game Boy render extra vortex that wasn't there in the fucking SNES version?
I don't know. Maybe they wanted to change the ending.
That's the Super Game Boy part. That's what the Super Game Boy is here to do. Super Game Boy puts in super vortexes into games. Whether or not it fits the game aesthetically or not, it's just vortexes. What the fuck's that?
I cannot tell you. It's a
Bird off in
misplaced
the
pixel.
distance. Bird in the distance.
Oh!
Up. Up.
I thought I killed him.
Huh?
Turns out I did not. Imagine just every song by Nintendo but sung by Toad.
It is. Yeah, it is. That's like a bird in the background. It is great how just, you know, like the voice is so weird, but at the same time, at this point now, you couldn't imagine anything different. It's just like, yeah, of course he sounds like fucking Helium Gilbert Gottfried. What else is he gonna sound like? You know, like if he just sounded like John Hamm, you'd be like, oh, that's not right.
Pierce Brosnan.
I think, yeah, like it
That
is,
would be the best
can't have
Toad.
a suave name. I think part of it is if he sounds like a
sorry,
horrid
Mario.
little goblin creature, you don't feel so bad about his people being the indentured servants of a deranged monarch. You know?
Yeah.
Like, because if he spoke like real people, that might engender sympathy in the player. And then, you know, suddenly Princess Peach wouldn't be the fucking, you know, just... That is
Are you shitting me,
fucking
game?
special.
Fuck you.
That is really good. That's great.
That's why you need shitloads of lives for this game.
Yeah. I feel like Gilbert Gottfried's the kind of guy who'd dress up as Toad and record a bunch of stuff if we paid him enough.
Hello, it's
Yeah.
me, Toad.
Like, he just strikes me as the kind of guy that would just, it's just
Mario,
like a
come
job's
over
a
here
job.
and buff my asshole.
Yeah, we could get him to do that. I mean, it probably wouldn't even cost that much. Like, I'm willing to bet it's like, you know,
I don't know. I got the feeling like Gottfried wouldn't want to play ball with us.
man's a working comedian, you know? Like,
Yeah, but he can get actual money.
yeah, but all those little things add up, you know?
I guess. Maybe you're saving for a new vanity cabinet.
Yeah. Like,
This game had 2
use the
checkpoints.
money for more screeching lessons. It's funny too, because like I've heard a voicemail message he left on oh god, what was his name? Fucking he's dead. That's it. Yeah, narrow it down, Gabriel.
The dead.
Yeah, he's one of the dead. I can't even remember the name of the fucking show he was on now. I've had a fucking some kind of a stroke. It's not John Larroquette. It's the opposite. It's the guy that looks like John Larroquette, but not John Larroquette. John Larroquette's like the Funhouse mirror version of this guy. That's gonna drive me fucking insane.
Yeah, I'm gonna be no help to you on this one, big cat.
Yeah, it's okay. I can get through here.
I was pressing right that whole time. Fantastic.
Gary Shandling. There we are.
We'll take these dildo-like.
And you know what? 100% have forgotten why I was looking up Gary Shandling in the first place. You know, it's a good show though for people out there. The Larry Sanders Program. You know, it's a good program. It's one of HBO's early, you know, great bits of serialized comedy. Well, it's not that serialized, but it's still pretty good. And you see,
Needed to be a
summons
pixel
the Diddy
higher.
Kane. Diddy NATO.
Diddy Mao.
Oh ma.
Fuck you, Wasp. I went up here for nothing. I'm like, there must be treats above the Wasp.
There's not.
Nope, just death.
It gets me that you can't just jump off the top, because that is a platform gaming staple.
Yeah.
Basically, you know,
You get
this is a
rewarded.
platform game with fall damage, and it's a one-hit kill.
Yeah. You get either rewarded for a leap of faith or slapped mercilessly in the face.
Yeah, like it's one thing if I leap of faith into a pit. That's, you know, that's just a thing that happens. But the fact that the game is just fucking struggling so hard it just has to build pits underneath you as you go is very fucking funny. Like, maybe just don't go up. I know the instinct is to go up, but I just feel at the moment that up is just, you know, counterintuitively not that fucking useful at this point.
Fuck.
Oopsie doodle.
Jumpy. Jumpy. Oh, fuck. I missed the thing. Are you kidding me, game? Alright, slightly further than the bird.
So you gotta jump on the fucking...
Yeah.
Gotta bash. Dump a fucking gorilla.
This is not what I call a responsive game.
No, it's alright. I was playing, like, this fucking, like, TurboGrafx game called California Cruisin' or something. And it was a TurboGrafx CD game. And it's a terrible game. But it's got, like, Beach Boys songs in it. And I don't think legally. Like, it just... I have no other evidence of that beside the fact that it just feels weird that there's a fucking Beach Boys song in this terrible fucking game. But it is among the least responsive. And you know how, like, in platformers, the characters basically have, like, kind of a hitbox, but for, like, their feet, which you can kind of learn, and it'll tell you where you can get to the edge and shit.
Yeah.
Imagine the fucking footbox just being a shifting paradox that'll slide you off ledges and shit just seemingly at whim. Because that's what this game does. It's like California Clubhouse or something. It's like surfing teddy bear on the beach and they say like fucking Poochie catchphrases and shit.
Fantastic. Oh, there's the G. I can save tonight. That is the snake on the ladder. God damn it,
Oh, yeah,
snakes and ladders.
ladders.
God damn you, Rare.
Camp California, that's right. It is not a good game. Really fucking bad. Bonk's Adventure? Surprisingly solid. Fucking difficult. Like, the last stage, there's like a boss rush and then a hard boss. And there's no, like, fucking save point in between. Like, I'm like, you know, fucking save stating, but, like, still. You know.
Yeah.
Cast my mind back to, like, oh, yeah, imagine, like, a fucking 10-year-old trying to beat this. It's just like, oh, you just fucking killed yourself by the end of it. I mean, it is kind of weird, because you sit there and you play Bonk's Adventure, and you're like, look, it's a fucking macrocephalic, probably a hydrocephalic fucking, you know, caveman baby. Is a weird thing to make a fucking, you know, mascot out of. then like, well, fat Australian tradie doesn't make any extra sense, you know?
I'm fucking...
So weird. Things are gonna touch you.
I'm bummed we never got a Mark Mitchell video game.
Yeah, like, that's the thing. You say that, and, you know, the instinct is to go, ha, Aaron, that's funny. Then it's like, well, why fucking not? You know, caveman baby with a birth defect, stupid. Italian plumber. Fucking weird. I do love that he's gonna be, you know, eventually if Japan decides to have its fucking Olympics, like when, you know, Mario shows up. Because it's just a grotesque Italian stereotype. And I love that. I love that, like, that's just...
That can be Japan's mascot.
Yeah, well, that could be a Japanese company's mascot.
It's a spicy meatball.
Practically, yeah. Okay. Neat. Alright, that's a shame. We're gonna be able to roll that thing to victory. Like... You know, because God help you if that were like a white country making Super Mario, or just a white country is like, oh yeah, here's our funny Japanese character. I mean, as it is, there was fucking... what was his name? It was like Chop Suey or something else. Fairly racist. In, Clay Fighter. Because you know how Clay Fighter was like all a bunch of like funny clay characters and shit? Like, and there'd be like one guy made of taffy, and he was called Taffy, and then there was like a snowman, and you're like, there was a guy who was just goo, and his name was Blob, and you're like, oh yeah, okay, cool, yeah, I get the theme now. There's like a bunch of clay characters and shit. One of them was just this deranged, racist Asian caricature.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Who was an actually decent character by virtue of being almost Makoto from Third Strike, but just if that had been, you know, if she'd been made by the people who directed Breakfast at Tiffany's instead, you know?
You
Like he'd
son of a
shout
whore.
like Chinese food dishes when he did moves and shit.
Oh, yeah. So these Kong coins are the ones you're collecting through the game, and then you use them in those bonus stages to get lives. Shit.
Oopsie doodle. See, that was a cliff. That makes me feel not so bad when I see, you know, someone fucking go off the edge and you die. You're like, oh, okay, yeah. And that's like a fucking buff alligator. Like, that's, no.
Alright, that's a box. His box was massive. He was like, I'm expanding my AT field. Swam. Donkey Kong couldn't break through. He synchronized. Wasn't in with Diddy.
Big, beefy box. Couldn't penetrate the DK field.
Imagine like Donkey Kong and Diddy in Avis. Now I am. It's fantastic.
Just keep watching that fucking Propane Genesis Evangelion.
I didn't press a button. I had that held for my run. Fantastic.
Because Propane Genesis Evangelion 1 has so many fantastic little details in it. Like, they accurately translated the credits.
It's funny.
Yeah. There's so many little things. Fitty man. Narrow urethra. Pocket sand. The fucking...
You son of a whore.
I'm gonna watch that again in the break between fucking episodes of this. Because there are a lot of those fucking Evangelion jokes, but only a few that have really decent production values and actual thought put into them. Ooh. Light.
You gotta get it like near the start, otherwise it takes ages for it to come back.
I like that the fucking amount of lives you've got just this clusterfuck of hearts at the bottom as opposed to, you know, 2 numerals.
Bananas can't steer me wrong.
Bananas like
Imagine
the
if
way.
they were just once, like, lined into a cliff.
They did in one of the Super NES games.
Did they?
Yeah, I remember someone at the bar was fucking playing it, and there's a point where there's an arrow of bananas literally just pointing into a death pit. I think it's on one of the kind of like ancient Mayan style stages, you know, there was
Right.
one of the ruins and shit. We talked about that for ages.
Fuck my balls.
Right into it. Didn't you have a fucking donkey?
Yeah, but hit.
But that was a
Humdinger.
oh. You're getting a
edging.
little fucking, you know, getting a little eager there.
Just edging my
Oh.
monkey. Leave me alone.
Leave the eagerness to the beavers.
Yeah, they're pretty eager. Eager beaver will tear your face off.
Are they though? See, I feel like the phrase should be eager Wolverine. Like, cause we know those things are fucking eager.
Fair.
You know?
I hate
eager
this one.
badger.
It's such a fucking...
Is this still the first world?
Yeah.
I don't remember if we'd seen a boss on. Oh,
It's fine.
just
It's got a large box.
Just tickling the fucking edges there. Oh.
I just fucking hate spinny barrel. Thank you.
Nice. Oh.
Fuck off, bee. I know they're wasps. I'm forever gonna call them fucking bees.
Bumble wasp.
Eh.
Cog.
It's just a dick.
Isn't that the good guys from Gears of War?
Yeah.
Although they don't spell it with a fucking K because they're not from the Mortal Kombat dimension. Maybe like that happened in one of the
Oh yeah, the
old,
bosses is flying stingrays.
like a big one or just a bunch of them?
Just a bunch of them.
That's lame.
just a bit.
It's just a bonus stage. You have to get all of them?
Yeah. Well, no, like, gotta do it till they're done.
Yeah, but I mean, could you just dodge them and still win?
I don't know, you know.
The fuck did we get here? Did we take the boat?
Yes.
Yeah. Be walking sideways through doors. Beef house. Make people you don't want to be scared of you scared of you. Make people you don't want to talk to you. Working out, it has so many benefits.
I rolled, game.
Yeah.
Oh, I want that.
No! What happened? You touched it.
I want the giant warp me balloon. Imagine if you're just walking along and there was just your face on a balloon floating up. Would you pop it?
Like, I mean, if I had no way of... Did that kill Diddy?
No.
That's good. It's just it exploded. Normally when it does, you see like a shade of...
Because I already
like,
had him in reserve.
Alright.
They just explode.
There's already a Diddy. Two Diddies cannot occupy the same space.
I was rolling, game. It was even in animation.
It's just like that.
It's a tale of two Diddies. There must always be a Diddy.
The Diddy constant.
There's always a man and a Diddy house.
Why can you roll the tire there? Because they hid fucking, you know, bonuses and whatnot behind those tires that you can fucking move.
I think it's just the Teachy one. Oh, come on.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Shit like that, too. Learn that things...
Every time.
Hey!
Not today.
But I feel like that first one you got should have fucking counted, you know? Like,
Same.
because, like, Donkey's a fucking big gorilla. Yeah,
okay.
alright, there's nothing you can do with it.
Oi.
Hmm. Ooh, butterscotch.
Wait, what?
Yeah!
Excuse me? I went back to this world. Anyway, we're done with this game. Just wanted to showcase the old danky.
Have you got something set to load state or something?
No, I went back.
Oh.
Went back to the world
Oh.
by accident and then loaded this.
Uh,
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, I'm not like playing. We're not fully playing these. 'Cause these take hours and they get very fucking frustratingly hard.
Yeah, they're kind of annoying at the first stage of episode 2.
Yeah.
And it's only gonna get worse.
Oh, dude, like, this world alone, the later stages in it, ugh. Just, there's too many things that can knock you into death pits.
Yeah.
Or out of just screen render.
Well, yeah, well, that and the death pits are like just this omnipresent thing that might be there. Like, I really didn't expect that death pit to be like a fucking can't hit below the rope.
Yeah.
No, that was bullshit.
KeepetClassy is proudly sponsored completely by its fans. We thank you for your support.
It expanded somehow. I'll have you know.